Good morning, we're just preparing to go for our vet visit. We've got some vaccinations to get done today. As you can see, Pixie is ready, she's awake and in a very cuddly mood. But we still have one more cat that isn't so awake. So let me just show you what Bluebell is doing. So this is our bed, and usually when we get up, Bluebell stays for a few more moments. And when I say moments, I mean for a few more hours. That's why the bed isn't made up. Hey. Bluebie, you ready for the vet? Look at him, he's so stretched out. Bluebie! Hey! That's how he wakes up. Little stretch in the morning. Flop. Flop.
With Bluebie awake, we had to put a harness on him because we only have one carrier. So that means that one of them will have to be on the lead in the car, and it will be Bluebie because he likes to sit at the back. We'll show you probably in a second. He's still so sleepy, bless him. He just woke up and we dressed him up. Oh. And Pixie is just here. I've got the lead here. She just needs to get in the carrier. Everyone in the car, and we literally had like 5 meters to walk to the car from the front door, and it's raining, and Bluebell didn't like it. He was crying in my arms.
He walked like 20 seconds outside. Yeah. He did not like it. And Pixie's just here. Hey Pixie.
Bluebell's already getting up there.
Okay, we need to go because we've got like 10 minutes to get to vets.
And you can see Bluebell is up at the back already. Pixie's just a little bit loud. Oh, I'm gonna give you a hug in a second. He responds to Matt. Okay, so we arrived and Matt took Pixie to the vet. Bluebell can just about see him, so he's going a little bit crazy, just pawing at the doors and the windows. Oh, he's just pushing his head in the seat now and he's purring. I think he's a little bit confused as to what's going on. Oh, sorry. If you heard a background noise, we'll just put some cello music for them because that makes them a little bit calmer. And I realized it by accident because I was just looking at some music and musicians for the wedding, and I played some cello music on YouTube and Bluebell absolutely loved it. So then I researched it, and apparently some music instruments can calm cats down, and one of them is cello. So that's what we were playing all the way to the vets. So yeah, Bluebell will now wait for his turn. So I just thought we will talk a little bit about why we vaccinate our cats. So we think that even if your cat is indoor only, it is important to vaccinate them because there is possibilities of so even if your cats are indoor only, there is a risk of virus transmission through you coming back home and having something on your shoes, for example. The same goes for fleas. So it is definitely worth vaccinating your cats. Our cats as kittens had 2 courses of vaccinations done before we got them. And now we just get this card through post from our vets. So it just says, Pixie and Bluebell, your annual health check and booster vaccinations are due. So this is something that we do every year. We just take them to the vets and they check their ears, teeth, gums, everything really, eyes as well. They check their weight and they also give them the booster vaccination. It's a very quick appointment, and last time obviously we were able to come with them and it was just stress-free, completely stress-free. They actually love being there, so we'll see how it goes this time. Pixie hasn't been at the vet on her own just yet, so it's her first time. I'm really interested to hear how she reacts to it. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. Another question we get asked a lot is if our cats are microchipped, and yes, they are. Again, even if your cat is indoor only, there is a risk of them just jumping through the window or sneaking through the front door. You might not even notice, no matter how much you try to stop them. Sometimes Bluebell runs out, Pixie does a lot as well, but we have this area in front of our flat that is behind the doors, and then there is another area that leads to the actual front door, so it's safe. But if you live in the house and you don't want your cats going outside on their own, sometimes it might be quite tricky. So for that reason alone, it is just worth having your cats microchipped. Oh, Bloopy! Bloopy! Hey! Hey, baby! Oh, I think he's a bit stressed. Oh. So when a cat is stressed, they might purr as well, and it's sort of like a soothing thing that they do, so it reminds them of being with mum, and that's why they also make cookies. So they do that when they're happy, of course, but when they're stressed they might do that as well. So he is purring now, and I think he is getting a little bit anxious. Hey! Aww. Yay! Okay, he is actually quite playful now, so I'm not sure. I think he's fine. Another thing I also wanted to mention, sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder to just see what Bluebell is doing. But another thing is flea and worm treatments. So we were told by both our vet and our breeder to do flea treatment only as and when needed. So when your cat gets fleas. And with deworming, our vet just said that we can do it once a year, but we decided that it's not really worth it because we don't have any suspicions that there could be any worms in them. So we decided not to do that. I think these are like definitely optional treatments, but vaccinations and microchipping is very important. Obviously, microchipping is done just once in their life. So they have this microchip put in, and that's it, that's done. And then vaccinations every year.
Bye bye.
Bye, Bluebell. Pixie's back. Okay, so the vet said that because they are on a raw diet, it might be worth doing the deworming treatment. So she's going to give us a pill, and said that we can decide at home if we want to give it to them or not. So I'm quite happy with that, and if they say so, we do believe them and trust them, so I think we are just going to do the deworming treatment. Pixie's so funny, little meerkat. Pixie! Hey! Oh, don't go down there. So of course we don't let them roam around the car all the time. It's only when the car is not in the move. So Pixie can just jump up a little bit. Oh, she looks quite happy. She doesn't look very stressed to me. Something that we talked about this morning is that we are happy that our vets are trusted and that we know them, because I can't imagine anything worse than finding a new vet in pandemic or changing a vet in pandemic, because at least we know that we can give our cats to them and they will do the best that they can, and they also care for the well-being of our cats. They also are raw friendly, so they do support us in everything that we do. Pixie just saw someone walking past. She got so excited. Hey, come here. A little bit off topic, but who has a million face masks and keeps losing them now? Because I do, and I thought I lost this one when we went on a trip, and I just found it on the floor here at the back of the car, which is somewhere I didn't think to look for it. It is from a brand called Block, so it is a ballet company, and these masks are amazing. They're like the softest thing ever. Of course it needs a wash now. They're just the softest thing ever, and wearing it for even a few hours just feels really good. So I am so happy I found it. I've got her back. Hey Pixie, are you going to go up the mess as well? Okay then. Squeezing up. I think Matt is just talking with the vet, so Bluebell should be back soon and we will be on the way home.
We just got back from the vet and I'm happy to report that both cats have put on weight. A lot less than between the previous checks, but that's because they're older now, so the weight is stabilizing more.
Yes, definitely. So they should probably stay at the same weight now, hopefully. Because of their size, they probably shouldn't put much more weight on unless they actually grow in size as well.
Yeah.
And then, as I mentioned, we got the deworming tablets. So we've got them here. We've got one for each cat. And the lady said that because they are on a raw diet, they should be getting it even like every 6 months or so, which we didn't know that before, so you learn every day.
Yeah.
But she said it's because even in human grade meat, there could be worms sometimes, which is quite scary.
Yeah, I think another reason to go veggie.
Yeah, right. So it's quite scary, but yeah, hopefully it's all fine, but yeah, we're just going to give these to them.
Yeah.
Aside from that, another thing that I was initially surprised by, but then when we thought about it, it actually makes a lot of sense, is that they said that Bluebell needs his teeth cleaned. So not like at the vet, but like she just suggested that we should start brushing his teeth. Which we thought we don't have to do that because they eat raw and it's in chunks, so that should help keeping their teeth clean. But when we thought about it, Pixie always takes time chewing for her food and she always just like bites on the pieces.
Yeah, and Bluebell just swallows the whole chunks and doesn't give much thought to chewing anything. But that's probably better that it's Bluebell that needs more attention with his dental hygiene, because Bluebell is a lot better when it comes to brushing teeth.
Yeah.
Probably about a year ago we started to brush their teeth, but then we learned that with raw diet you don't have to do that, so we stopped. And Bluebell was a lot better and he was actually quite happy to brush his teeth. So I don't think
the back of his teeth as well. So
yeah, but I think with some practice now it's not gonna come with a lot of hard work to get him used to brushing teeth again.
But we do get that question asked a lot, so now we can expect a video about teeth brushing coming up.
It's better to take care of that before it becomes a problem and before you have to take him to vets for, you know, to get something done about his teeth. So we'll definitely start brushing his teeth now, and I don't know, you'll probably see a video about this. We'll show you how we teach him to brush his teeth.
So it's time to chill now. The vets also said that they were a little bit sensitive to the actual vaccination, which is interesting, but also it is probably because we weren't there with them. So it does make sense because last time it didn't look like they even knew that they were vaccinated, that anything happened. Like the vet just put it in their neck and they didn't even know that anything happened, but we were there with them and they probably felt a lot more comfortable.
And they usually go together as well.
Yeah, and they usually go together, so I think it was just a little bit more stressful experience. But as soon as we got home, they just behaved totally normal. We obviously got them, gave them a couple of treats, and yeah, it's all fine now.
When it comes to preparing our cats for the vet visit, especially now when they have to go in alone without us, the only thing that we really take care of is we make sure that the claws are trimmed. Even though I don't think Pixie or Bluebell would actually scratch the vet, we just take care of that just in case. You never know, you know, they're going to be there alone for the first time, without the brother or without the sister and without us. So I think this is really it. If you guys do anything else to prepare your cat for the visit, do let us know in the comments, because I'd love to know. Maybe there's something that we're missing and we didn't think about. As you can see, Bluebell is fine. He's making his way into the carrier. I showed you that before when we did top 10 cat sit video, when Bluebell opens the carrier and walks inside himself. And this just shows he's just back from the vet and he wants to sit in the carrier again. So I don't know why he cries in the car like he did today. But I don't think he had such a traumatic experience since he goes back inside. Are you gonna stay in there? He probably wants the door closed. Okay, sorry. Door closed or open? Closed. Okay. He wants door closed. So we'll just let him chill there for a bit. Okay guys, so just quickly to sum up, if you have a good vet and you trust them, stick with them, and that will make like the whole situation, like whether it's COVID, whether it's something else, it will make it a lot easier, and it will put your mind at ease. We felt so much better today sending our cats alone to the vet and knowing that they will take good care of them. So that's all we prepared for you today. I hope you enjoyed the content, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.